A very good evening wherever you are watching us from. My name is Abdulrazak Ali. Let's have a look at some of our top stories. Truck bomb attack in Beledweyne claims 20 lives. Galmudug political discord resolved as President Mohamud steps in. Somali army kills 27 Al-Shabaab fighters in Galmudug region. Prime Minister Barre holds talks with President Biden. Welcome back. Now, the political discord between the president of Galmudug, Ahmed Kadiye Khorkhor, and his vice president, Ali Dahir Eid, has been successfully resolved after the president of Somalia intervened. The political discord between Galmudug's regional state president, Ahmed Kadiye Khorkhor, and his vice president, Ali Dahir Eid, has been successfully resolved. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud played a crucial role in mediating the dispute, ensuring that the military operations in Galmudug can continue uninterrupted. The conflict initially arose when Vice President Eid took the decision to suspend Galmudug's Interior Minister, Abdi Mohamed Diriye Wayel, citing allegations of undermining ongoing military operations. However, President Khorkhor contested this decision, arguing that the Vice President's action was in violation of the Galmudug's constitution and exceeded the powers granted to the Vice President by the Constitution. Fortunately, reports indicate that President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud intervened and proved instrumental in resolving the dispute. President Mohamud has been stationed in Somalia for over 2 months, overseeing and intensifying military operations in Galmudug and Hirshabelle. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud assumed office in May of the previous year, pledging an all-war against Al-Shabaab militant group. Although the group was driven out of Mogadishu in 2011, it continues to pose a threat, maintaining control over vast territories in the countryside. Somali Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre has met and held talks with the President of the United States, Joe Biden.
Somalia Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre met with the United States President Joe Biden at the United Nations headquarters in New York on Friday. The purpose of the meeting was to discuss and explore avenues for strengthening the bilateral relations between the two nations. The focal point of the discussions between Prime Minister Barre and President Biden was centered on the United States support in the fight against the group Al-Shabaab. Both leaders deliberated on how the U.S. government could enhance its assistance to Somalia in combating the terrorist organization effectively. One of the key topics of the conversations was the possibility of lifting the arms embargo that has been imposed on Somalia. This will allow the Somali National Forces to assume full responsibility for the country's security by the target date of December 31st, 2024, thereby empowering them to safeguard the nation's stability. Prime Minister Barre emphasized that the top priority for Somalia is security, recognizing that achieving this goal necessitates a well-trained and well-equipped Somali National Army. The arms embargo, initially imposed during Somalia's civil war in the early 1990s, has posed challenges to the country's effort to enhance its defense capabilities. However, the Prime Minister's speech coincides with Somalia's request for a 3-month delay in the planned reduction of the African Union troops. Somalia has faced several significant setbacks in its fight against the Al-Shabaab militants, prompting the country's national security advisor to write to the United Nations requesting a 90-day extension in the second phase of the withdrawal plan. This phase involves the departure of 3,000 troops by the end of September.
In an operation conducted on Friday, the Somali National Army have claimed to have killed 27 Al-Shabaab militants in Galmudug region.
In an operation conducted on Friday, the Somali army announced that it has successfully killed 27 Al-Shabaab militants in the central state of Galmudug. The Defense Ministry issued a brief statement, proudly proclaiming the blow dealt to the militant group. According to the statement released by the Defense Ministry, the operation targeted the villages of Balalder, El Gambar and Mililiko, all located within the central region of Galmudug. The Somali National Army executed the mission with precision, effectively neutralizing 3 fighter bases along with their vehicles and military equipment. Early on the same day, the Defense Ministry reported a successful airstrike in the southwestern province of Bokol. The operation resulted in the killing of a high-ranking leader belonging to the Al-Shabaab group, which is affiliated with Al-Qaeda. Alongside the leader, his 7 guards were also neutralized in the strike. Somalia, located in the Horn of Africa, has been grappling with persistent insecurity for many years. The primary threats to the nation's stability and peace have emanated from two prominent terror groups, Al-Shabaab and Daesh or ISIS. These groups have continued to carry out heinous attacks, destabilizing the region and causing immeasurable suffering for the local population. President Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, who secured a second term in office last year, has been resolute in his determination to confront the menace of Al-Shabaab. He declared an all-out war on the group, underscoring his commitment to restoring peace and security to the nation.
Now, a powerful truck bomb detonated at a security checkpoint in Beledweyne on Saturday has claimed the lives of at least 20 civilians. A powerful truck bomb detonated at a security checkpoint on Saturday has killed at least 20 people, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. The blast, claimed by the militant group Al-Shabaab, resulted in the loss of at least 20 lives and caused extensive damage to nearby structures and vehicles. Al-Shabaab, a militant group known for such tactics, has claimed responsibility for the attack. The group has a notorious reputation for carrying out bombings and attacks across Somalia, seeking to undermine the authority of the central government and enforce their own interpretation of Islamic Sharia law. Beledweyne, situated in Somalia's Hiran region, has recently become a focal point of clashes between the military and the Al-Shabaab. The area is predominantly influenced by Hawadle clan, whose traditional leaders and politicians have taken firm stance against the group. The attack on Saturday further exacerbates the ongoing conflict dynamics in the region, highlighting the desperate struggle to combat Al-Shabaab. For over a decade, the group has engaged in relentless battle against the Somali government, aiming to establish its own oppressive rule. The group has consistently posed a challenge to regional stability, conducting numerous attacks targeting civilians, security forces, and infrastructures. Now that's all we have prepared for you. My name is Abdulrazak Ali. Have a great evening.